Hello Salem, visitors, friends and family joining us online. It is so great that we can still worship together. Even though we're not connecting physically, we still know that you guys are all out there and we are all still in this together. We've all been through some major transition lately. Besides being forced into isolation, going through a period where we couldn't buy certain things like clothing, remember that? And not being able to have our hair and nails done and even attend church. A lot of people have lost their jobs, their income, their livelihood, and they have had to drastically change their lifestyle. And a lot of us have lost loved ones to COVID or even been ill ourselves. But through all of this loss and all of this change, one thing has not changed, and that is God. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and He will never ever change. And although the way that we worship God may have changed, the reasons why we worship Him haven't changed and will never change. So in order for us to not lose sight of our goal when we worship, let's keep in mind that God has not changed. He still loves us and He demands our love in return. He is still holy. He is still powerful and full of grace and mercy and worthy of our praise and worship. And we should still continue to worship Him in spirit and in truth. Worship is not a Sunday activity. It's not something we do only at church. It should be a lifestyle. We should be worshiping God continuously. But now that we are in the situation that we are in, I'd like to give you some tips on how to make the best of your online worship experience. You don't have to use the videos that we post online. You can put on any videos that you like. You can put on a CD if you want to. You can worship without music. If you play an instrument, you can make your own music. Most important is that worship is still a part of your life. And especially on a Sunday morning when you're going to watch the online sermon, it is important that we keep those traditions and those routines that we have for Sunday morning. So one of the most important things for me is to create a space where we worship and where we watch our sermons online. When we come to church on a Sunday, it is mostly the same every Sunday, but we know what to expect. We're comfortable in that area, and we're comfortable to listen to the sermon, to talk to our friends, to worship together. So create that space at home where you can focus on God and where you can worship Him. A lot of us have TVs in our bedrooms, we have laptops and cell phones where we watch videos on. Don't do that. Sunday sermons are not a show. We don't come to church to watch a show. We interact. So the best thing at home is to not just stay in your bed or lie on the couch and watch the video. Interact the way that you would when you are at church. Sing out loud. Bring your kids, start teaching your kids about worship. Take part in the online kids activities and kids sermons and worship with them, so that they can see that we worship together as a family and we serve God together as a family. Make it a family activity. Let them take part in yours and you take part in theirs. Don't multitask. Don't put the video on in the background while you're making breakfast or making lunch for the family. It's not background music. It's not a radio talk show that you can listen to with half an ear. We need to focus. That's what we do in church, so that's what we do at home as well. We focus on God's Word. We try to get from it as much as we possibly can so that we can feed on that throughout the rest of the week. Before and after you watch the sermon videos and take part in the worship, chat to some of the other congregation members. Chat to other like-minded friends and family members. Maybe have a WhatsApp group where you all chat together about the sermon and ask each other questions, catch up on how everybody is doing. Those are the types of things that we do when we come to church on a Sunday morning. We get together in our little groups and we chat before the service starts. So keep doing that. Keep that contact with people, with the people that you would normally see on a Sunday. Those people who have helped you grow into the person that you are today. And those people who have come to you before for advice, keep being there for them so that we stay in this walk, in the place where we have been. We don't fall away. We don't lose ourselves in all the hecticness and in everything that is going on around us. But we stay focused on God. We stay focused on our goal and on the walk that He has for us and the promises that He has for us. So in all of this, remember that we as a worship team are praying for all of you, and we so appreciate the prayers that we know have been going up for us as well. So keep in mind that we are all here for you as well. If you want to pop us a message, you want to send us an email, ask a question, anything, please feel free to reach out to us. So all of that being said, thank you for your support. Keep praising God, keep worshiping, keep singing.